Yeah, I think well, the benchmark really now for office jobs is remote working, or at least in the area where I live in, so in the Netherlands or in Western Europe. That's really the benchmark now. So as an if an organization is not offering that, naturally a lot of potential candidates are going to turn you down, or at least they are not going to apply because they're not interested in that job, because they want to have a better work-life balance or spend some more time with their family. But I guess there are also some other trends that can, or at least some other ways for employers to get their name out there. So I think first, what you can do as an employer as well is, for instance, work on your career site. So for instance, if you the thing about the career site, see it as a marketing tool for your organization, or for at least for the career department of your organization. So I think over the past few years, it was always been, as an organization, you would have your website, and what you would have then was a small section of your website dedicated to careers. And that would be, for instance, the organization name / careers. And then you would have a one pager that was filled with jobs, and you saw some job categories to the left. Yeah. And that's it. I mean, it was very primitive, to put it that way. But I guess over the past few years, really marketing also came to recruitment. And for instance, with a career site, it's now possible to put the emphasis on showing what your organization can do to the potential candidate. So for instance, you have an entire website capable of showing everything about your organization, what you stand for, maybe something about your benefits, something about your culture, maybe about programs that you're running for to attract students or maybe veterans. So it's career sites basically give organizations the chance to really put their name out there. It's like I wouldn't say a big advertisement, because it's way more complex than that. But it's a great way to show off what you stand for as an organization, or at least as an employer, and it really persuades the potential candidates to work for you. So I guess career sites are something that can really help out an organization to attract top talent. But that's the first part, of course, because anybody can attract talent, but the hard part is, of course, keeping that talent.
Keeping them.
Yeah. That's the topic for the podcast for today. So it's of course, you need to also be looking into ways to make your employees feel more comfortable. So that's of course not only tools, but I guess if you're thinking tools wise, for instance, take a look at your onboarding process. There are some onboarding tools out there that can really help your new hirees to feel welcome at an organization. And the research has shown times and times that new employees that had a good onboarding, they are more likely to stay at your organization. They are working better. So really put some emphasis on your onboarding and other ways to retain talent within your organization.
Yeah. Well, by the way, we have a lot of articles on our website about it, and it's really fascinating when you look into the data. It sounded like a push to our website, but for people to understand, there are a lot of things that you can do, small things that you can do to get an onboarding process. Assigning bodies, having everything ready on the first day, having the couple first weeks already planned for the new employee, are all things that can help with people feeling welcome from the first day. And that feeling right at the beginning, it's so important, and data shows that all around. I don't know if you agree with me, but maybe also like internal communication tools like Teams, Slack, those types of tools that can keep people connected. Because even if you work more remotely, those are the things that keep you connected and know about the company and what is happening. Is it? Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, especially if now with the Great Resignation, people are demanding to work more remotely. And, if you're working remotely, something that ought to happen is that, communications are being distorted, or at least there'll be less communications, because, you don't really have that coffee corner anymore. That you would usually, at the office, just chat with your colleagues. But I guess, the tools are very important. So not only in a formal way, so not only use your tools to talk about business, but also maybe, every now and then set up a small 5-minute call with a colleague, ask how they're doing, what projects they're working on, so that, those tools allow you to stay in touch with the organization. And also for a new employee, of course, when he or she joined the organization, It's like you said, the example that you gave about the buddies. It seems very childish, but it's so effective, because if you have nothing to go nobody to go to within those first few weeks, you're going to feel I don't know, cut off the group or something. I mean, you're kind of swimming in the ocean on your own. So you're really asking for help, but nobody's there to help you. So I guess those systems. So not only the tools, but also stuff like buddies and like a real plan for an onboarding that really helps to maintain your new employees.